But we're ready. Just getting some invites sent out so everybody's got a fair shake. Hopping in. And if you're in here and you get one, that's okay. At least I know. Glenn, Dylan, Nate sent Austin. I'm pretty sure I sent Austin one, but let's just double check. Kip. Oh, Kevin. Alright, that's it. Like I said, I didn't know. I'm guessing some people are probably sleeping. Probably. We'll give them like a minute and a half. Maybe we can organize this so we can use the stand. Nothing left. We'll start with these. Alright. I think we did our best. And we'll let replay take the rest. Good luck, everyone. These are just, the fillers. The little extras to try to help the hobby box out. Empty. Contenders, I normally do the left and the top. Unless there's two. Hopefully we don't even have to deal with it, but I'm guessing we probably will. That's part of the reason why I'm not a big fan of ripping a lot of this product. So many split cards. Good luck, fellas. Cup. McLaurin. Collins. Lamb. Brisk. Flowers. Butker. See what I mean? Very first one. That's just how it goes. Lockett. Gibbs. Burns. Swift. Mack. Eckler. Ingram on the red, and Adonai Mitchell. Rookie Stallions. Here. Rise and shine. I do sleeve as I go. Probably not the fastest, but your cards will be taken care of. Watt, Dak, Smith, Jackson, Kelsey, Walker, Smith on the auto for the Bucks. See, now we're getting 7 autos. Testaverde and Harbaugh. Buccaneers already got an auto. I don't know who that is, though. Not gonna lie. Goff, Jones, Thielen, Palmer, Diggs, Wilson, Bo Nix on the bronze draft class, and Adonai Mitchell on the draft class. Garrett, Jefferson, Robinson, Etienne, Purdy, Surtain, Carr. See, that's what I'm talking about. McCarthy and Nix. But we only have to deal with 3 of them. And like I said, top and left is how I always did it. And since there was only 1 box, there wasn't doubles. What? Chase, My House Mahomes, and Walker. Fields, Rice, Treylon Burks on the hollow, Roman Wilson. But, you know, we know the blasters are just kind of filler. I mean, we're hoping to hit something nice, but Barkley, Diggs, Tip, McCollin. Of course it's a Tip. Of course. Ruckert, Jackson, Jeremiah Trotter on the purple, Caleb Williams on the base. You guys ready for year 2, Caleb? Simmons, Jacobs, Audra Castine on the hollow, Brennan Fisk. Bear. Jordan, Sanders, Blake Corum on that purple, and Luke McCaffrey. Oh, Luke. Second to last. Just saying, second to last. Alright, this is my first time opening these ones this year. So, we opened last year's, but none of this year's yet. Good luck, fellas. So the right side up. White. Fang. Malachi Corley. Derek Stingley. It's pretty sick. Really? They all gonna rip like this? Irving. Pace. Caleb on the future. Namath. Border's kind of neat. Joe for the Bills. Lassiter. Oh, Josh Allen. Joe Burrow. Completely different selection of players. Completely different. Looks like I'm M. Anderson. Kittle. Xavier Worthy. JD5. Turbocharge. You guys like them better when they were die cuts? Oh, that's a pretty nice patch. But it's not from any specific game. We got a Caleb base and a Caleb futures out of select so far. Caleb base on the optic. I don't think anything on the Niners yet. Nothing on the Niners yet. Jordan. Jacobs. Rashee Rice. And DJ Moore. These are kind of sick, though. But they kind of look like the Purple Shock, just with red, white, and blue. It's not a terrible looking card, though. I mean, we're going to run out of room before we get to the good stuff. Ooh. Front and center, Bo Nix. Oh, they do have die cuts. Jamal Charles. Bynum. And Bobby. It's only a base Nix, but there's two. Alright, last pack of retail. Or last box, sorry. Last box of retail. Irving. Olave. Overshown. For the Cowboys. Pace. Joe addressing. Caleb on Select Certified. And Andy Dalton. And this is exactly what these blasters were meant for. Just some, extra. Some add-ins. Maybe help out a little bit. Just a little bit. Lassiter. Anderson. Riley Moss. Carty. Kickers. Why they do this to us? Do you think if they didn't add kickers, we'd have bigger overruns of cards? Kittle. Brian Thomas Jr. on the futures. Vital. Ooh. $85 out of 360 for the Chargers. Jordan. Bo Nix on the base. Christian Watson. Josh Allen. Well, Scott, welcome in. Hope you're having a good evening. Last pack of retail. Then we get to the good stuff. Jacobs. Focus. Swole. Greenlaw. And Snead. So, yeah. Like I said, just kind of a filler. Little add-in. The wall falls already. Also the first time I've opened this. I don't know how they do it. There it is. Alright, so we'll put the RPA at the bottom. Empty box. Good luck, fellas. Good luck. Lewis. Esiason. Thomas. Freeman. Oh, Patrick Paul. Out of 75 for the Dolphins. Bowers. Barton. And gold. Manning. Fouts. Manning. Brown. Joe Alt. Jaden Daniels on the conductors. Bullard. And Estein. Bradshaw. Largett. Donald. Jones Drew. Fred. Luke McCaffrey. Ray Davis. And Robinson. Aikman. Watt. Marino. Breeze. Jared Wiley. Bo Nix on the conductors. Michael Pratt. And Xavier Worthy. Dawkins. Gore. Greasy. Charles. Phil Simms. Barry Sanders on that Glimmer and Gleam out of 50 for the Lions. Lad McConkey and Malachi Corley. Pretty sick. Barry. Who had the Lions? Nate? I don't think Nate's awake. Barry is the GOAT, man. Taylor. Favre. Newsom. Young. Sweat out of $3.99. 177 out of $3.99. Elway on the Glimmer and Green. That one's a regular. Knight and Sinat. Warner. Johnson. McCaffrey. James. Patrick Paul out of 75. So we get his auto and a numbered auto. Drake May on the conductors. Barner and Coleman. Don't you do it. Oh, it's gonna happen, chat. The whole wall's gonna come falling down. The whole wall. Falk, Taylor, Bettis, George, Montana. How about a Trey Benson? 275 out of 78. Or 78 out of Caleb. Dallas Turner. Wow. Campbell. Sanders. Irvin. Thomas. Kate Stover. Warner. Will Shipley and Ricky Pearsall. Vic, Aku, Rice, Ricky Williams, Tommy for the Raiders out of 125. Chat our Anthony Richardson, Mitchell, and Blake Corum. Our RPA should be pretty sick. Should be pretty sick. After those two autos, I would say, after those two autos, the RPA should be sick. Yep. All right. Kelsey, Brady, Peterson, Bruce, Phil Simms out of 399, 34 out of 399. Luke McCaffrey, Drake May, and Robinson. Who do you think it's going to be? Like Brock Bowers? No. They already got one. That's who the last auto was. Should be somebody huge. JD. So much Panini dust. Glitter, sorry. Good luck, fellas. Ward, Levis, Flutie, Singletary, and it is Drake May out of 75. Wow. What a card. Will Shipley. Benson. Jenkins. You said May in your head? Yeah, me. Well, I mean, it had to be big. You know what I mean? You could just... With the first two autos, it had to be big. Had to be. Hey, guess what? That's 180 point. Not 130. I'm pretty sure that goes to Mr. Wise. Absolutely sick. All right, fellas. Now we're down to the fireworks. I seriously didn't cut it enough. Guys, don't stress too much. Like, I fully knew this break was going to be shorter cards and I was going to have to help out. So, if you don't hit one of these three autos here, don't stress it too much. I got your back. It's not very thick. So, Mr. Wise, you put this one down. And now all the autos should be at the end. Lunar Tide, Bucky Irvin. Chris Jenkins, 75 out of 99. Strahan and Taylor, 43 out of 75. Bo Nix. Luke McCaffrey. Ross Grimm. And Brennan Rice out of 99. Appreciate you, Dylan. As always, my man. I'm getting these sleeved up. I will do a recap if anybody's interested in hanging out. Washington hit 2 of the autos. Thank you, Cornfed. Like I said, guys, don't stress too much. I will be throwing in. I already knew how it was going to be. There wasn't a lot of cards in this one. We already knew. And it's the game we play, so we knew we was going to have to help out. So now I gotta set this up because, you know, we want to save the best for last in the recap video. Sims, McCaffrey, May, Williams, Stover, Warner, Williams, Elway, Sims, Wiley, McCaffrey, Fred, Alt, Nix, Watson, Glinkle, Moss, Overshone, Charles, Corley, Stingley, Estine, Trotter, Tip, Burks, Mahomes, Paul, out of 75, Drake May, Benson, 275, Sweat, 399, Nix, Sanders out of 50, Daniels, Allen, Thomas, Rice, JJ, Williams, Bowers, Corum, Vital, out of 360, Nix, Mitchell, Nix, and Williams. Worthy, Jenkins out of 99, Bucky Irvin, Lunar Tide, Bo Nix, Midnight, Constellations, 75, Lawrence and Strahan, Tommy, Paul, out of 75, Smith, Russ Grimm, Luke McCaffrey, Brennan Rice, out of 99, 24 out of 99, and a Drake May. Chat, we can't even really be mad, like, that's sick. Congratulations to everyone that had a good one, and if you didn't, you know, I got you. Don't stress it. Like I said, I already knew. There wasn't a lot of cards in that one. Alright, fellas, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. If you're interested, I'll be here. I'll throw in, Kev, if you fell short. Don't sweat it, man. For real. I already had packs and stuff set out just for this, because I kind of had a feeling with how, you know, there's not a lot of cards in this one. And I knew that at the beginning, so. Alright, gentlemen. Have a good night. Take care. See you tomorrow. Good night.